So I got a topic for y'all today, and it's me responding to this post that I seen in this group I'm in. And is, are men intimidated by a woman who has options? When it comes to dating, why don't men like being in competition with other men? As soon as a man finds out a woman has options, he bow out. Women are constantly competing with each other. First off, I don't think that intimidated is the word. The word I would use is put off by a woman who got options. Because let's face it, this ain't even on social media. This ain't even a social media thing. You could trace this joint back as early as elementary school because y'all know there's always that one most popular girl, the prettiest girl in class that all the dudes wanted. And then most of the dudes don't think that they'll have a chance with her. But she would like somebody, but she would like the most popular, most handsome, most quote unquote, I hate this word, but high value dude. And I learned this joint the hard way. No matter how attracted to a person you are, no matter how much you like them or how strong your feelings are for them, ultimately, they're going to choose the person that they want to be with. And there's nothing that you could do about that. And that's the reason why a lot of guys just fall back, because it's like, well, why should I put all this time and energy and effort into a person that I really want only for them to choose somebody else? And I ain't gonna front. I used to do this a lot. Well, maybe still a little bit to this day, but not so much. If I see a girl online that I like, one of the first things I do before I slide in her DMs is I go through her friends list and see all the dudes that she got on her comments and pictures and all that other stuff. Because I call it sizing up the competition. Especially if a girl posts her man crush Monday or posts a kind of dude or a type that she got that she's attracted to, I want to see how I measure up or stack up to those kind of dudes. And I know that a lot of y'all done seen those you versus the guy she told you not to worry about memes. And it's the truth, because whether a lot of women want to admit this or not, every dude that they get has to be an upgrade over the last dude. He has to be an improvement. Otherwise, they'll feel like they lost out. And ladies, y'all do this instinctively and don't even realize y'all do it. But every guy who you're talking to or dating or whatever the hell the case might be, you compare him to every other guy that you've been with because you want him to be an upgrade in some kind of way. And that's why I don't take it serious when a woman says, oh, well, the past is the past shouldn't matter. No, it does matter, because you want the guy who you're with to be better than the last guy. Not just for you, but just so you can flex on your ex. And this is why, in my opinion, it ain't even really worth it half the time, because I got to compete for your affection with 7, 8, 12, 15, 20 other dudes. And on top of that, I got to be better than your ex in every way possible. And also, even if I live up to those expectations, I got to do it on a consistent basis. What's in it for me? Not only do I got to beat your ex in every other category, and not only do I got to beat out all the other dudes that you're trying to talk to or is trying to holler at you, but I got to keep this up consistently, all just to keep you happy. What's in it for me? What do I get out of that? What prize do I possibly win out of putting in all that effort? And one last thing is, if I've got to compete for your affection and attention, do I really even want it? And I made a video a couple days ago asking women, do y'all really think that there's a man out there who can satisfy each and every one of your needs, all of them? And that's where the whole options come into play, because regardless of what y'all might think, ain't no such thing as no perfect man. No man is Superman and got it all. And that's the reason why options might come into play. Y'all might have 3 or 4 dudes y'all talking to and be like, well, this dude is better looking, but this dude seemed like he got it more together as far as finances. This dude may be able to please me better in bed, but this dude actually listens to my problems, actually connects to me on a mental level. Y'all will have that dilemma to go through. To answer the question, are men intimidated by a woman with options? The answer is not really, but they are more likely to walk away if they ain't getting that same energy back. And also, if he sees that a whole bunch of these dudes have access to you, and by that I mean that you're talking to these dudes, entertaining these dudes, you're giving that same flirty energy back. And I know a lot of women are like, well, if she's single, there's nothing wrong with that. It ain't nothing wrong with, weighing her options. And she might want to see if she still got it. And don't worry, I'll make a whole nother video about that. But yeah, if a dude peep that, he could be like, man, I ain't gonna waste my time with the chick. She be entertaining every nigga. I ain't gonna take her serious. And that's the problem is, if a dude don't fall back completely, then he'll be like, he's like, well, if she gonna treat me like a pump and dump, then I might as well just act accordingly. I ain't gonna take her serious either. But in closing, y'all, if you got options, exercise that shit. Exercise your options. Exercise your freedom. But just know, I won't be one of them. And if they choosing, you're losing. And if they choosing, you're losing. But in closing, y'all, if you got options, exercise that shit. Exercise your options. Exercise your freedom. But just know, I won't be one of them. And if they choosing, you're losing.